All right, everyone, here we go with a Friday reading. Let's do it. By Saturn sitting still, just about to pull the weekly reading tomorrow for the upcoming week. Let's just take a snapshot of the soulmate cycle here. Let's see where we're at. One card for each sign, no clarifiers. It's been quite a week of readings. It has, I'll tell you. All right, let's go. Let's give the deck a shuffle. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, as pretty much any reading is. But whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Let's go. Let's do it. Pay attention to everything on the table. There's text at the top of the description for people to wonder why there's no timestamps here. Every time somebody uses a timestamp, a monk cries. Everything is energy, and everything is connected. Right? Okay. Here we go. Let's see where we go. All right. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. Heart chakra open. Strength. That should not be a surprise to anybody if you've been watching the readings lately. Not a surprise. Okay. Overall energy is strength. Strength to give, right? But giving the only way they know how. There's that energy of with pentacles, right? Coming with love, with pentacles. It's almost like somebody shows up and they want to give you a gift or something. It's really weird. I'm not saying that's how it's going to play out, but it just kind of feels that way. Anyway, in the Friday reading here, we ask what actions they're likely to take. We ask what they're thinking and feeling. Right, sorry. In the Saturday, tomorrow, weekly reading, we ask what actions they're likely to take. We do clarify in that one, but this one here, let's just see where we're going. Our story begins with Aries, it ends with Pisces. Number 1 through 12. 12 slices of the soulmate cycle. King of Pentacles, Aries. It's just somebody's uneasy in there. It's not reversed energy. It's like that. Okay, kind of crooked. It's a crooked King of Pentacles. It's somebody who's uneasy with what they've got. It's not surprising. Gave to the wrong thing, especially with that heart chakra open. If, for example, if the heart chakra is open and you're in a bad situation, or you don't like yourself, or your life, or your wife, or your husband, or whatever the hell it is. Yes, it's that same kind of, it's like what we might say is a bad taste in the mouth, okay? So what are they thinking and feeling? They're thinking and feeling, maybe I shouldn't be sitting here. That's what they're thinking and feeling, okay? Taurus, number 2. Our story begins with that uneasy feeling. So that's not a bad place to start, and it's not surprising. Taurus, number 2. Knight of Swords. Somebody's got something they want to say to you. There's an ants in the pants energy along with that uneasy feeling, and that would make sense, right? If you were thinking maybe I shouldn't be staying where I'm at, I got feelings on another side, something maybe I should have given to, right? It's a bit of somebody wants to come towards you, somebody wants to say something. They've got something they want to say. Now, that's what they're thinking and feeling. We'll find out what they're doing, but they might. I can honestly say, even though this reading is what they're thinking and feeling, my first inclination on that card is somebody's coming to talk to you. You might actually, some of you, and again, this is an all signs reading. Really, I'm not an astrologer. It doesn't matter what your sign is. We're just splitting the cycle into 12 pieces. For a couple of you, under this energy, and I almost meant to say it in another reading, you might accidentally run into this person, okay? Either online or offline. You can accidentally run into somebody online too, you know. I mean, it's like that. Gemini, position 3 here. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's uneasy in their 10 of Pentacles, and they're itching to say something to somebody on their side. What are they thinking and feeling about you? You're probably that. They'd be happier with you, okay? It's what they're thinking and feeling. All right. Cancer, the hot spot of the connection cycle, bookends my uneasy King of Pentacles, right? I'm just going to leave him like that. So is that all right? So everybody knows it's crooked, okay? What's going on here? It doesn't surprise me at all. It's a fool. And I'm laughing because this person gets here all the time. Whoever the fuck this energy is attached to, in the Cancerian angle in particular, but it's in all signs. So it's a general down the middle of everybody's person. But there is one specific energy attached to this. It just is like It's like they type an email to you, just for an example. They type an email to you, spend all that time proofreading it, making sure everything's right, and they just never fucking send it. I always get Knights in White Satin here from the Moody Blues, which is letters I've written never meaning to send. That line. Okay, somebody wants something new. They're not happy in their situation, and again, as with everybody, they got something they want to say, and they again see you as being the real deal. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, afraid to jump in that water though. Leo, let's get some more information here. The Leo angle, or as I know it, number 5, the Leo soap opera. Let's see what's going on. I remember the last Leo soap opera. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Something's changing here. Something's changing. Something's just, their opinion of you or this connection has changed, or for some of you, this person is suffering a loss on their side. Something fell through. Okay, I get that. It's not a reversed Wheel of Fortune per se. It's crooked. It's another crooked card. I'm not, honest to God. Okay, Virgo. Now Virgo, in the Virgo position and Aquarius position, sometimes I get you guys. Okay, I don't get an incoming energy. So we'll see. I don't know yet. Lovers. Okay, I don't usually like to be predictive. Okay, but that's your future, because I think somebody is really dreaming this. The energy of your connection is like wide open. It's like, I get the image, it's like a door is wide open and somebody's inside changing and someone's outside the door just watching. It's wide open. They don't even have to peek through a crack or a keyhole. It's just wide open. The connection itself is like a conduit, okay? Now, this can be a new soulmate. It can be, but I just get a very, very red hot, dreamy energy off of this, all right? That's what I get. And I know the card's red, so duh, right? Big, wow, Steve's amazing. He got a red energy off of it. Yeah, I felt stupid the moment I said it, but it's just, it's a hot energy, okay? Jesus Christ. And again, this may be that runner. It's an old energy that's been attached to you. It's not inconceivable that they still dream about you once in a while, right? Spank to you, something like that. I mean, it's not inconceivable. All right, Libra. Hierophant. Wow, these are some big cards. Wow, it's a big energy right now, right? Saturn's station and all that kind of stuff. Wow, I wish I could clarify that. It's not feedbacking off anything. It's by itself. It's just... There's something that somebody can't put down that's attached to you. Something that it's about themselves. Something they've realized about themselves and they can't forget it. It's not necessarily, it's probably not a good thing under the current energies with Pluto retrograde and all that, having us re-review things and stuff like that. They just can't put it down. I don't know what that means to you. We'll find out tomorrow in the weekly reading, where, you know, we ask what actions they're likely to take. But it can't be bad news for you. You always get, in this Libra position, there's always communication. It's like, I'm always saying, somebody's going to reach out, grab your phone, you know, that kind of thing. Hot Scorpio, 2 cups. These are big cards. Big fucking cards. And this one's bookending in the reading, the Wheel of Fortune here, which is kind of crooked. Somebody feels like they're your soulmate. It's the only way I can phrase the energy. I don't know if they're using that word, soulmate, but it doesn't matter. Soulmate is just a word, right? Or 2 words, depending if you hyphenate it or whatever. But it's just a way of saying. It's a way of explaining something. If people say, "I feel like you're my soulmate," it means they have deep feelings for you, right? So somebody attached to you has very deep feelings for you. All right, that's the only way I can describe that energy. You would know who it is. I don't. I think you know who this is. It would be obvious, okay, on some level. And when I say obvious, sometimes people miss shit. I mean, is somebody coming up to your desk a little too often at work for stupid shit? Hey, can I borrow your stapler or something? Like, who the fuck borrows a stapler, right? Somebody's doing that for a reason, okay? Especially if they're there 2-3 times during the day or whatever, you know. All right, you're not just work friends, okay? You're not. You're not. Sagittarius, and that's just an example. I'm not saying that's what it is. Somebody, you know, feels like you're their soulmate. Sagittarius, 6 of Cups. Sagittarius, 6. Something from the past is about to repeat here. Somebody from your past is thinking about you. It's not inconceivable that this reading would come out this way. It's very different from the usual Friday reading. For those of you that have been here a while, you're probably picking up on that. It's not inconceivable with these energies, right? It's just with everything that's going on. If you've been paying attention to my reading, somebody from the past, I think, is about to show up. I don't know if that's good or bad for you or not, but they're definitely thinking about you. It could be, I hate saying this, I feel stupid. I feel as dumb saying what I'm about to say as I did about red on the damn red card, but all right. It's the only way to phrase it. It could be somebody you knew from childhood. It could be. It feels like that. It feels like that. I don't know. It's weird. All right. It's a weird reading. Hey, I admit it. It's a weird reading. I just read the energy. All right? Yeah, I don't control what comes in here. I think people think I do. A few people think I control what comes in here. I'm telling stories. If I was this good a storyteller, I'd have written a book a long fucking time ago. I'd be some famous author, for fuck's sake. I'm not this good a storyteller. I'm all right. I'd be a decent bartender, but that's about it. Capricorn, 3 of Swords. Oh, Kurt Cobain in pain. Why do I always say that? Why do I always call, I mean, yeah, he looks like Kurt Cobain, right? I've been saying that since I got here and we started using this deck. Kurt Cobain in pain. But Kurt Cobain got in his own way a lot, okay? He was very sensitive and he got in his own way quite a bit. Somebody here is beating themselves up over words not said. It's a little of that Knights in White Satin letters I've written never meaning to send. Ah, but I love you, right? And that's the lyric that comes after it. Somebody's got a lot of love for you. They're beating themselves up for something they didn't do. That's what they're thinking and feeling about you right now. We'll see what happens. A lot of this should result in forward movement. We may see it tomorrow in the weekly reading. We may see it for the new moon reading. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me with all the readings that have led up to this. Aquarius, 9 Pentacles. That's your energy. That's your energy. That's you. Know it. If you don't know it, start fucking knowing it. That's it right there. This is all of you. Everybody. And I don't care if you're an Aquarius, a Libra, a fucking Aries. I don't care. Okay? This is not that kind of reading. There's no timestamps here for a reason. The cycle is splitting up here. And this is one of the positions where I get you guys, I get my viewers, I get the non-runner side, the DF side typically. Okay? This is you. It's Minor Arcana, Empress energy. As far as what the incoming energies think, this is how the incoming energies see you, is what I'm trying to say. And there's multiple energies here. All right? If it's fish and game with their eye on you, they think you're good enough to have a falcon, which it's fucking amazing. Right? It's amazing. The hoops you have to jump through in this country to get a falcon. It's easier to adopt a child. Okay? It's unreal. That being said, that says a lot. So they see you as someone strong, someone independent, someone, I don't know about wealthy, but you know, your energy liberates people in some way, which is good. It draws people to you. Okay, so opportunities are coming, which is why I say have some confidence and believe this. You should all make sure you watch my Q3 reading. Okay? Yep. Pisces, number 12. It's always red with number 1, which is a crooked King of Pentacles, somebody uneasy in their situation. Big time. And you're welded to a crooked Wheel of Fortune. As coincidence would have it, I didn't even realize that when I said this energy was crooked. These two tie to this. Wow, I didn't even fucking know that. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't looked. But I'm just looking at this energy together now as it kind of over here. 5 of Wands, yeah. I felt that. I was thinking, I'll tell you what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a 7 of Wands. But this is actually a little better. This is the weakest energy as it reflects to me. These cards are just mediums for me. It's the weakest. All right, Someone's battling with themselves in their head too much, banging around. It's almost like, and I'm not saying this happened, but it might happen. It might be future influence. It's almost like you said something at some point or recently or whatever. It could be a ways back, whatever. We'll just say you said something. And it just keeps ringing in their head over and over and over again. Only you would know what that is. I don't know. But that's the way the energy feels, right? I just can't get it out of my head, man. Like that. Somebody saying that is the way I feel that energy, right? And it could be what you said proved to be correct. That's possible. Or it could be what you said is looking like it's about to be correct. Either way, it kind of flows on that. It's knocking somebody off kilter. Okay? All right. Let's add this up. Let's do it with the little animal deck. Okay, which randomly at the bottom has 2 cups, by the way. That doesn't surprise me. Let's have the universe add all this up here on our Friday reading. The weirdest Friday reading of all time. That might even be the title. I'll just put it there. The weirdest Friday reading of all time. I know, because I'm here for them. And I know how they usually go. And when I ask the universe what someone's thinking and feeling, I don't usually get this kind of, this is some deep shit. Dead in the center of my reading is a hierophant. I mean, unreal. And I did some stupid shit in this reading. I said red hot off of a red card. My God, I'm going to win the Amazing Award this week. Oh, Steve's amazing. Yeah. No, I'm just not colorblind, that's all. All right, let's see where we go. Let's have the universe add this up. Give me 3 cards in a bottom card. Captain Obvious, right? All right, here we go. Give me 3 cards in a bottom card. Add this up for me, universe. What the fuck does all this mean? What is this? All right. I'm glad I'm using the little animal deck for this. This deck has a sense of humor on some level. The 9 of Wands is the bottom energy. That'll be crossing the center card I'm going to pull. Well, on one hand, 9s are the end in tarot. Could be the end of a wall. It could be a wall coming down. I'm only drawn to the overgrowth on the wall, though. Okay? So what I think is because of this 5 of Wands being a weak energy, it's a bit of resistance, right? A little bit. I said I thought it was going to be a 7 of Wands, which is a lot of resistance, right? This is just a little bit, you know. There's not much left of that wall. You know, it's getting harder and harder for these runners to stay in their situations and stuff. I mean, we see it here with our crooked King of Pentacles. I don't know. Let's see where we go. 6 of Cups. Yeah, somebody returning from. There's a lot of past life energy flowing through these both sides. You might pick up, I don't know if I told you in a twin flame journey, I think I said it in the twin flame journey I did recently, where you guys might be feeling some nostalgia and things like that. Yeah, if you can't place the nostalgia, you're like, why the fuck do I feel this way? You know, kind of a thing. It's past life. You know, like you walk up to a train and start crying for some reason. Oh my God, and you don't even like trains. That's past life energy. Some past life you lived had something to do with trains or some shit. Okay, on their side, yeah, it's a lot of that energy. I'm drawn to the roots here. It's both good and bad. It's all the colors of the rainbow there. Center card is Judgment. That shouldn't surprise anybody. Jesus, how many times are we going to see that? God, source, the universe itself, crossed by the 9 of Wands. Like I said, there's not much resistance here. There's not much left of the wall. All of these runners, because of what they're feeling, want a second chance. Either with you or with, again, a second chance at getting love right. Because I don't think, in fact, I know for a fact, none of them are very happy. Because you wouldn't have had a soul recognition with them. You wouldn't have mattered if they were happy. You wouldn't have come together. It's not for the greater good. The universe is just energy. It tries to balance energy. That's what energy does in nature. It tries to balance. The universe isn't going to purposefully knock energy out of balance by bringing 2 people together that couldn't possibly be together or benefit each other in any way and only cause strife. That's not what the universe is going to do. That knocks energy out of balance. That makes things worse, right? All right. What's going on with it's not going to do that? So, yeah, it's not a surprise they want a second chance, right? But and the universe is behind it. And their wall and their excuse machine's getting thin. What's red with 6 cups? The Magician. It all boils down to confidence. It's a lot of what I told you guys in the Q3 reading. about confidence, right? And that new energy coming towards you. It either shows up maybe sometime in August, maybe sometime in September, whatever the fuck it was. It was magic. I'm telling you, it was awesome. But it requires you have your shit together. The universe is like, again, it's saying the same thing about those magicians. They got to go out on stage confident they're going to do the trick. Just like a musician has to go out on stage confident they're going to play the riff. If you start thinking, I'll never do this riff, oh, I'm terrible at this riff, you're going to fuck it up. You're absolutely going to fuck it up. They can do this. It's just a matter of, again, taking this wall down. Now we got to see what's under this wall. We got to see. Yeah, it's a brave, impulsive action. All right, it just boils down to it. Everybody's runner, everybody's incoming energy here got ants in their pants, and I said it early on somewhere in here. Ants in their pants about coming towards this to see if they can fix it, to see if there's something they can do. They're all feeling the connection on such a high level, and when I mean high level, I mean high level, really feeling it. You're going to feel this connection and other things too. But the DF side's vibration is a lot higher. So you're going to pick up on you're going to pick up on a lot more of these roots than they are. They're mostly just picking up on you. Okay? And what you made them feel. Which is fine. They feel it. It's wonderful. But then they got to go back to their life where they don't have those feelings. And it's empty. And it's why this is a crooked King of Pentacles here. Sideways energy. That's that. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Stay tuned tomorrow for the keep saying this is the Friday reading, idiot. I keep stay tuned tomorrow for the Friday-Saturday reading for the week ahead, which is June what? Let me look at my calendar. 18 through the 24. Wow. Okay. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. All that kind of stuff. Anyway, good luck.